Hello, Internet! Burn and learn. Yes, 2020, year of the burn and learn. I'm doing like every other day, 62 minutes today. And I should say this is a burn and learn. A burn and learn is my bit to stay alive and fit long enough to raise my amazing son, who is at school despite really not wanting to go today. Bless his little cotton socks. We shoved him out. He was very grumpy about it. And I also want to enjoy the coming twilight years with my brilliant, beautiful wife, Jane, who's upstairs working like a dog on this crazy cool sounding new movie. And I hate exercise. It's boring. Oh God, every second of it is miserable, certainly today. So I'd like to learn something while I'm doing it. Then I like to share what I've learned with you in the sweatiest, miserable way possible. Thus, these burn and learns, way to sort of guilt myself into doing it. If I don't do it, people start messaging and saying like, hey, where's the burn and learns? I guess you're fat and unfit again. Or more unfat. More unfat? More fat, and whatever, one of those two. Anyways. Gotta eat. Eating, it's a key to my day. So I started a little late today because Jane had to go down first, and there was just a bunch of stuff today. I got confused halfway through and ended up doing a little bit extra. But LinkedIn Learning, Fusion 360. Oh, I've been plowing through all of their Fusion 360 stuff. It's just amazing. So it was lynda.com. They switched to LinkedIn Learning, and I was begrudgingly sort of switched over to their new platform. But they have an amazing selection of stuff to learn, and I have recently started applying through their Fusion 360 stuff. So I just finished Mechatronics, and this is sort of designing robots, robotic arms, and sort of moving things. You can add joints and rotations and things, so you can actually get the arm to move virtually how it would in the real world. You can add cables by sweeping out little sketches and things. It's just, it's amazing. You can even get it to create an automatic parts list. An exploded view. I suppose you could explode the arm, but this does it for you. It does it for you on paper, so you can see how it's built. Speaking of exploding, I spent the day yesterday trying to get that insanely heavy electric wheelchair up the back stairs, and to no avail. I tried everything. I had dog crates down for traction and ladders, and no, I don't know. I got to figure a way of doing it without killing myself or having my wife kill me for killing myself while I'm doing it. And luckily she's very busy, so she might not see the ramp that I'm going to start building in the backyard. So I may try a ramp. We'll see. It's just, boy, it is the most unwieldy thing. I mean, it's not designed to be lifted in any way without a crane. So, I mean, I looked at winches, but Jane was a little concerned that I might hurt myself or someone else in the process. We'll see. I'm going to go to the hardware store, see what they got. How cool would it be to have like a winch in the garage that just sort of like pulls it up a beam or something. Anyways, that's where people get hurt. So that's my plan for the week. I've got to get this electric wheelchair to my Tech Bandits kids on Friday so I can show it off. Like the fool I am, I thought I would bring it home to work on it in the basement in the warmth instead of in the freezing garage. But of course, I never thought, how am I going to get it back upstairs for Friday? So that's what I'm working on now. So basically just LinkedIn Learning. And then I thought I better catch up with the damn news. It's been a long time. I wanted to know what's happening, certainly in the Middle East with all this stuff going on, trying to get a balanced view of that. As always, very difficult. My son is talking a lot about World War III, and I just want to know, at least be able to have something to add to the discussion, or have some kind of something to tell him. I don't know what yet, but certainly, what's the old proverb? The old insult is, or the old curse is, may you live in interesting times, and I think we're living in interesting times right now. Anyways, I do not like to get political. I don't feel like I know enough about this stuff, and I just don't feel like this is the place for it. So I'm sorry that I'm not gonna voice opinions and stuff on this. I just I feel that there are better venues for that and better places for it, and I'm sort of trying to leave it up to the reporters, basically, to get my perspective on what's right and wrong. It's one of the things, one of the things that's harder and harder to find these days is good reporting. There's such a need to get people's attention, so you want as like flashy, splashy titles as possible. And that unfortunately doesn't always lead to the best, most accurate news stories. So I'm doing my best, trying to catch up, keep up with what's going on in the world, and I hope you are too, in your own way, shape, or form. Again, thank you to all the Patreons. They've just been fantastic. I was just checking up and doing some sort of upkeep stuff on that the other day, and it really is just amazing. I'll have you know that my fellow nerds have raised more money than the parents who are actually doing the course themselves, whose kids are actually in the physical classes. Now, obviously, the money goes towards everything, so there'll be more than just what I'm doing with these kids, but But I think you should be very proud of that. I certainly am, because I think it's fantastic. Anyways, so until we geek again, sweaty or not, here I come, or as I say, here I go. Bye.